And Star Booty, do you know when the next full moon is? It's coming up. Oh, thank you, Jada, and thank you for trusting me, but I really don't think they're being petty on purpose. I got a strong no with it. And hopefully the cards have given you enough evidence to accept the strong no that I was impressed with. But you've got the world at your feet, and I see you glowing up. So I do see you getting rid of that heartache. And the petty wasn't on purpose. Mwah. Best of luck moving forward, Jada. Yeah, but try and incorporate that into understanding that I feel they've got a whole heap of stuff they have to deal with. It's not just work study, it is a whole heap of stuff. Yeah, I know we just had a full moon a few days ago, but next full moon is early April, I think. Early April. But Jada's situation will be better by next full moon. Ah, there you go. 6th of April. Thank you, Star Booty. I knew you'd know. And I do believe you are next, but let's see. Let's see if my cue's up to date. I love the full moon too. I howl at it. I love howling at a full moon. And yes, Star Booty, you are next. And seriously, people think I am nuts, but I love going out and howling at the full moon. It's like, well, it only happens once a month. You can ask a question, Star Booty. No dramas. You know how I work. And I don't mind if that question's wisdom. I can put the cards down and just share my 55 years on Earth. And for those of you in the chat that are following the book progress, yes, the book is progressing. Okay. I feel your upcoming project relates to Twitch streaming. Can you understand that? Or TikTok streaming? It's the best way to word it. It does. Okay. I feel like the only thing that's put you off is the competition and whether the platform is the right platform. If that makes any sense at all. Fluffja, the next full moon's super close to your birthday. Well, happy birthday. And first time in the chat. Jimming, you'll have to let me know what I can call you. My tongue's getting twisted. There you go. Ignore the drama, Star Booty. Remember, Cat. Okay, Cat, no worries. Welcome in for the first time. Join in the chat. I was just saying that I howl at the full moon. It's my thing that I do. And I don't feel childish. It brings that childish energy back. Don't worry about the dramas of the other readers. I've had a few pop in here and say no constantly. And it's like, oh, it's a star in the Gemini constellation. See, you learn something new every day. Yeah, just stick with your own vibe. And you've seen them come into my streams and try and say yes, no, and confuse everything. And it's like, seriously, if they want to help my average viewership, they're more than welcome. But I'm going to give them what I get. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, just understand that bots, people that hassle you, increase your average viewership. So they're doing you a favour by hanging around. And it's something that's, but I get a fear that time lapse, there's something about it's been a lot of time. Just let me know if that resonates, because my guide said to start turning over cards. Okay, I'm going to do what my guide said. Yeah. Okay, you can understand that. I feel like that's emotional, and it's like, I want to say stop getting in your own head about the hard work you did put in. I believe that the hard work you did put in is going to be a blessing. And yeah, stop looking out into the horizon for the negative. I feel like the horizon's got much more. Yeah, the negative's going to be there. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I feel that hard work is going to be a component moving forward. But I feel like a stuck energy with constantly referring to it. Yeah, constantly referring to your gap. Just don't mention it when you start streaming again. People will think you've been around forever. You're doing this regardless. You've built up strength within yourself. And I feel that the process of building up strength was a long one. And I feel you're stronger now. And your person's got you the proper ring. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. Your person's got you the proper ring. Yeah, Star Beauty, I don't see it as giving it a go. I see it as a planned effort forward and a good effort forward. But I'm also picking up your person's got you the ring. Thank you, Kat, for the follow. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. Now, as far as your streaming goes, Star Booty, I'm picking up that you feel stabbed in the back. I feel like it might be a mod. Ah, then let your person know. Look, once they know you're there, that you're on the same page, they'll shout it from the rooftops. But I do get a stabbed in the back feeling. And this refers to your streaming efforts, not relationship efforts. Yeah, you won't have that mod returning. You don't have to worry about that. And I feel that even if they did return, that you would decline the offer of modding Just make sure when you start streaming again that you remove the mod logo, because I feel like there's still bitter feelings there. And I want to say that person actually was money focused. If you can understand what I'm referring to there, they were money focused or their own channel focused. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, your VIP cards. Yeah, your person's got you the ring. I'm going back to that. They're going to shock you because I feel like you promised each other that you would do it together. The ring thing. You promised each other you would do it together. But your person's very sneaky. They sort of either judged what you wanted or found out what you wanted, and they're going to, yeah, very sneaky. You know that I feel like it's only recently they've asked specific questions about certain things. Yeah, that's what I got. You promised you'd pick it together, but it's going to be a happy shock because they're going to get it right. There you go. And I feel it was only in the last week or so. And they're going to get the setting right as well. I feel there's something specific about the setting. Yeah. Sneaky devil. Sneaky devil. They're going to get it right. And just act surprised. You will. I know you will, because it's going to be a surprise when it happens. It is going to be a surprise when it happens. So, yes, I'll do you your shout out now, Star Booty, while you're here. And, Karen Type. And we'll get some of my followers to follow you too. Oh, it doesn't have a H on the end of it, Karen. Thank you for the hydrate. Hey V, welcome in. And yes, you'll have to let me know when you are going to start up streaming again. I know you've done a few. I know you've done a few, but time-wise, I've either been on my way out the door, getting into the car. I should actually just turn it on and lurk. But we'll see. Yeah. Do it on the 4th. Then you can say the 4th be with you. You're welcome, Star Booty. And yes, that was a dad joke. I don't mind dad jokes. They're a bit corny, but... And yes, if I say something that makes absolutely no sense, it's obviously an Australian slang thing, I will fill you in. Star Booty. I know you're going to romp this in. I know you've got it. Fluffjar, you're next. Okay, Guide said wrong deck. Guide said wrong deck. Yeah, Fluffjar, it's a dad joke. May the 4th be with you. It is really a dad joke. Oh, your bestie's from Canberra. Oh, there you go, Kat. My bestie used to live in Canberra until he went to heaven. And yes, I don't mind Canberra, actually. I don't mind Canberra at all. And when I go, I prefer to stay in Dixon. So if your bestie cat is from Dixon in Canberra, I might have met them. Oh, you say that a lot in the US for Star Wars fans. Oh, yeah, one of my besties from university came back from Canada to live in Australia. And she married a Canadian and came from -10 Fahrenheit to 38 degrees Celsius. They cooked. She'd been over there 4 years. So, yes, they came back to Australia to have a family in Melbourne. And it's, don't let anybody con you into believing drop bears are real. I'd love to go to Canada one day. I really would. Now, Fluffjar, I'm picking up stuck energy with you. And I don't take cards that flip out, but I thought I'd put that one there because it fell in between my fingers. Fluffjar, can you relate to being stuck on which decision to make? It's sort of like a yes-no decision. And I feel like you've got the wisdom to make this decision without a tarot read. And Murty, welcome in for the first time. Oh, well, we can chat about psychic theories. I'm okay with that. But physics, I know a little bit about quantum physics, so Murty, if you want to talk quantum physics, feel free. We can educate people on string theory. And yes, I have a background in science, so they're big decisions, but I feel your wisdom, Fluffchat, is on point to make these decisions without a tarot read. I'm going to turn over the cards now, though. So we'll see what... Oh, you've had yourself tied up in knots about the decisions. It's like it's exchanging one kind of loneliness for another kind of loneliness. But a yes decision would be on a firm foundation. I feel this could have to do with the direction of life, so work or study. Okay. There you go. You got sparkling energy in the middle. The yes decision, I see a firm foundation, but so do you. And yeah, so do you. And I get a firm connection with, I do get a work feel, so I get working with someone is hopeful. And it leads to a whole series of new beginnings. But you already know this. Excuse me. Fluffja, you already know this. Yeah, the entanglement principle really turned me off that theory, Murty, because it was just string theory with 2 layers. So, and okay, yeah. To me, it was just string theory with 2 layers, and Einstein already covered that with the string theory being able to connect to itself. Um, I'm trying to put it in very basic terms because quantum physics is very complex, and a lot of my followers aren't into that. So I like the at the end of it, Fluffja, but I get a yes decision and whole new beginnings at the end of it, and good beginnings. It's like you can almost walk on water, but you already know that a yes decision is where you're heading. So, Fluffja, just let me know. And for anybody that's read Murty's comment, the future opens up so many new possibilities. It's like you could walk on water. I feel the only thing missing from the cards, Fluffja, is a financial indication, but there is partnerships and alliance there. So I feel like the new beginnings would also be related to um, alliances with people that could push you forward, particularly with the income side of things. So hopefully it resonates. And yes, back to if anyone was reading Murty's comment, wave function collapse has a lot to do with black holes and how the black hole collapse or sucking everything in where nothing can exist. Einstein did papers about it where it's now being shown to be correct that a black hole can suck itself in and spit some of the things that it took out. Yeah, I'm trying to put string theory into a very oh, you studied quantum mechanics. I didn't study quantum theory at all at uni, but they would have guest lecturers come, and anybody who was an alma mater, or in Australia we say alumni, could attend those lectures. I'm a nerd. I still attend those lectures. So, yes, I'm a bit of a nerd. I don't mind admitting it. Oh, Fluffja, you're going to have to drop back in and let the chat know, because I see this as a huge firm foundation thing. Yeah, it's a big decision, but it's got substance. It's got substance. And I will go on to my next, because otherwise I'm going to prattle on about physics, and then I'm not going to get people's reads done. Sarah and Madeline, welcome in. And hopefully you're still there. Just pop up and say hi, and I'll start tuning into your energy. I don't think you're there, though, for some reason. Oh, Murty, we might have turned some people off. Okay, job prospects and career. Yeah, we can do that. I still tune into your energy first, Sarah and Madeline. I'm picking up a New York feeling. If you can let me know whether New York resonates. New York, New Jersey, it's the same state, isn't it? You live in Montreal. Then I get surrounded by tall buildings. I'm like blocked in by tall buildings. You got to remember I'm an Aussie. So to me, blocked in by tall buildings, I could be in the centre of Melbourne. But it's either a yes or a no at this stage. I haven't turned over any cards yet. So I get blocked in by tall buildings. And they're grey. If I put myself in Australia, I would have to say I'm in the legal district. You're not working right now. Can you understand wanting to go into legal related field? Yeah. If you can understand wanting to go into legal related field, no. Okay. I feel you're close enough to where courts are. And I feel an application as a legal secretary or a legal, the people that call up people's names in a court system. I feel putting your name up for something like that would be beneficial. But onto the cards. Okay. Can you understand being fearful of being judged on a past diagnosis? I feel like something's holding you back. I get good energy though. Sarah and Madeline, if you can let me know if... Okay. I'm picking up that you would work, despite PCOS, you would work harder just to prove that that doesn't hold you back. Yeah, you need to take care of your body. That's a no-brainer. And I was waiting for a legal card to come up, and there we have it. I know it's priestly legal, but it's legal. I feel like work in, not related to law enforcement, more related to the administrative side, will be beneficial. Don't let anything hold you back. Because I see you've overcome a lot of obstacles. And I feel at the moment you're just starting to stand up for yourself. Okay. One thing I can say, I understand you're an energy worker, etc. One thing I can say is Google it. And you will see how many are out there. Like, I've been doing this a long time. And you will see how many are out there. Even if you were to just Google Reiki practitioners, there are only so many clients that you would have access to. And it's a bitter, cutthroat field. Even with what I do, and I I'm not a Reiki worker, but I do see on the legal side of things. So if you were an energy worker working as a court appointed something or other, you would have the ability to be an energy worker, but also be supportive. And with as an energy worker, you can do it without, like for me, no, I get someone's permission. But as an energy worker, you can maneuver around it as long as you protect yourself. And I see that, yeah, I can't change what I see in the card. So pop back in and let me know if it comes about. But I feel that there's something about family court that resonates with your past. Sarah and Madeline, if you can let me know, there's something about family court that resonates with your past. And I feel that is where your strength as an energy worker draws you. So even getting a job as, say, a legal secretary or a court appointed, someone that escorts people to certain rooms, that, yeah, but you can do the energy healing work because you know what's needed. Through personal experience, you know what's needed. And I get you doing well and being of great service. So don't write it off. Don't think you're selling out your energy work. But yeah, I feel it will open up paths for you that were once closed. But just Google energy workers or light workers, Reiki healers. You will see that everyone, don't believe in soulmates glitter gun, but feel free to join and I can see what comes up. It's really hard because soulmates can mean a person that comes into your soul's journey as they come in for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But our first soulmates are our parents. So for me to relate soulmates to romantic is, ugh. I hope everybody got that, but so it's exclamation point join to join the queue. And Sarah and Madeline, thank you for allowing me to read for you. Well, there you go. I didn't know that, Sarah and Madeline, but pop back in and let the chatters know. I have been thinking of doing a feedback Friday or something like that, so everybody can give their feedback on the reads I give, because I tend not to change anything. If I get given it, I stick with it. Am I closer? Yeah, definitely let me know, Sarah and Madeline. Definitely. I give what I get. And I have had feedback moments. Hello, Emma Closer. Welcome in. And, okay. Now, this is why I tune into people's energy, because going from one read to another is a process. And Sarah and Madeline, as an energy worker, would know this. One person's energy is totally different from another's. And, Feedback Friday would be great. I was thinking about doing it, but Aussie Friday is Thursday Thursday for the other side of the world. Okay, am I closer? I'm picking up a little down energy. Like I'm feeling not quite myself. I'm feeling a bit blue, a bit down. Can you relate to this? Okay, Glitter Gun, if you've joined the queue, I can get to your read. You can, okay. I'm picking up it's fairly recent. It's like until recently your energy was quite high. You were vibing quite high, vibing quite positive, and then recently it's just shifted. And I feel like it's shifted for really no reason. Unless it's a rushed feeling. Okay. Yeah. Can you understand being sick of alpha people? The I am, yeah, I do the same thing or I do better. The alpha people. Do you know what I mean? Okay, but had some delays. Can you understand in... Yeah, but I feel you've seen people who've been pushy, who've been persistent, who've been just... Where do they get the time to constantly complain? They've been getting through. So I get that sick of alpha. And I feel like you have a job waiting for you with the visa application. There is a job waiting for you. Okay. I feel like a job waiting for you would get the system working quicker. If you're wanting to go by March, okay, or you've trusted somebody, okay. Am I closer? Definitely keep searching for the job, whether it comes with housing or not. You did find a potential job. Okay. I feel like that will speed up the visa application. And I want to say that you were hoping to be done by mid-March. I'm getting early April. Yeah, I'm getting early April. So only a few weeks difference. Look, Glitter Gun, I prefer to know as little as possible when I get to your read. You were, you were thinking early April. I get early April coming up. And I feel you will hear early April. You will hear about the visa process early April. There may be a few more forms because I am picking up that your visa's being approved due to a job. Or you're moving due to a job. So hopefully that resonates. But I think someone's misinformed you about the money being available. Thank you, Emma Closer, and best of luck. But I feel someone might have misinformed you about the money situation or the ease of. It's like in Australia, yes, we have a high hourly rate, but our cost of living is also quite high because everybody that works has to get paid a higher rate. And so our cost of living tends to be quite high. But the hourly rate, minimum wage, is quite high worldwide. But if everybody's getting that minimum wage, it flows on. You end up paying for it. So I feel it may be the UK though. Look into it. Yeah, look into the money situation first, is what I get. But yeah, I do see early April. So, and if you were thinking early April, quite willing to go with it. Again, pop back in and give us feedback. Give the chatters feedback on your read. Let's see. Kat, you're up. And I feel Kat. Oh, thank you so much. I like it when people come back and give my chatters feedback. As Star Booty said, Feedback Friday. I may do it. Can you understand wanting to know about love, Kat? Thank you, Star Booty. Oh, yes, and I'm falling short of the shout-outs, so... Okay. I feel like you may have a person, if not a person of interest. Just let me know if that resonates. Not romantically, at least. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sarah and Madeline, and best of luck. Thank you for bringing good energy into my stream. Okay. Now, Kat, I'm picking up that either you or the person concerned is romantic. And there you go, the first card, romance. It's either you or the person concerned has romantic feelings. There's definitely an opportunity to pursue it. I feel like you're reluctant, Kat, because of someone wishing to... They seem to be dark, their energy. It seems to be quick, but then moving slow. Or quick and then moving backward. If you can let me know if that resonates, Kat. I've got to understand what this center card means. I feel like messages coming out were interested, full on, and then full on not interested. And you've been hit with those mixed messages. And you feel that the person may actually be a bit possessive. You're still wanting to give it a shot though. Can you understand that, Kat? Okay. I'm getting that you're sitting in a clouded, like, think of countryside versus industrial centre hub. It's like you're sitting in a smog. If the same gender thing is the blockage, which I don't think it is, I think there's something else that's blocking it. Yeah, I feel like you're tempted. And I want to say that as long as you're clear about not being certain, then it's up to the other person to say whether they're willing to take the risk. But I feel it's an uncertainty over the other person. And I don't believe it's you, but I believe it's the other person that's got a possessive streak. Your other best friend is possessive. Okay. I feel like that best friend has been anti you moving forward with this. And just in your quiet moments, reassess what that best friend has been telling you. Because there is a possessiveness there that, yeah, I feel it's like stopping any opportunity. But I get that your head is clouded to the point that you're fearful of making a decision. And the decision you're fearful of making, I can't make it for you. The tarot cards can't make it for you. It needs to be you that chooses whether the risk is worth the reward. So hopefully that resonates, Kat. Yeah, hopefully it resonates. But the decision making is entirely up to you, because I feel like it could change everything in your social life. I don't see it as changing everything bad, but it's just one of those decisions that even a therapist would be unethical telling you to make a decision one way or another. And me as a tarot reader is definitely not going to tell you. So hopefully it resonates. But best of luck, Kat. I do see hope and opportunity in it. It makes sense. In the reading, I saw hope and opportunity. Oh, thank you, Emma Closer. You have a good weekend too, and sweet dreams. And Kat, thank you for allowing me to read for you. I'm always humbled that people allow me to read for them. V, you're up next. Okay. And I'm not sure whether V's hung around or not. Yep, V's there. Hello, V. Okay. I'm getting indecision when I tune in with you, V. It's like you feel that someone has led you on. Oh, sweet dreams, Kat. 1 a.m. Get some sleep. And you're welcome. Thank you for trusting me. Okay, yeah. It's like someone led you on. And now you're in regret phase. And this is why I think decision making on any level, because you guys are the ones that bear the consequences. Yeah, you guys are the ones that bear the consequences. So I really think tarot isn't the place to ask life determining questions. But I feel like some part of you is happier, freer. You feel free. If you can relate to being age confused, as in, at my age, why did I do this? And I don't know how old you are, so yeah. Okay. Out of the heartbreak, there's going to be an opportunity present itself. Yeah. And I want to say, out of the heartbreak, an opportunity will present itself. And I feel like you're walking away with what you can carry. Yeah. I feel like you're walking away with what you can carry. And I want to say, even being, say, single is more fulfilling, more emotionally fulfilling, less of a drag on you. Okay, I can type, yay. Yeah. I feel you're going to put your emotional health ahead of any decisions. And hopefully that resonates, V. Because I feel, even though you may be confused and conflicted, your emotional health is coming first. And I do feel that your person is going to have to be direct. Yeah. Well, ask the question, why do you want me back? And hopefully you'll get an answer. Yeah. I would rephrase that, V, because I get emotional happiness. Your freedom has given you emotional happiness. Yeah. But I feel with your person, you have to be direct. You're welcome, V. Hopefully it resonated. And yeah, the idea of Feedback Friday seems to be getting a thumbs up. Okay. The queue is empty. I was sort of right with rush hour. It's 1 hour, 8 minutes. And if there's anyone in the queue that would like to ask a question, or thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. If there is anyone in the viewership that would like to ask a question, chat, and posture check. Oh, that's going to be hard today again. Okay, posture check done. Hydrate done. I'm using sugar water here in Australia because it's very, very hot here. Not in temperature, but the sun. And anybody who is working, feel free, if you just want to chat, use my wisdom as the key to a gateway, redeem a universe oracle card. If people haven't checked out the new channel points that are there by now, there's a few newbies there. And yes, you can redeem channel points to get a universe card. You can redeem channel points to get an oracle. Just trying to think. Yeah, I did have the hello, Grave. I missed you. You had to leave early and you used exclamation point leave. So yes, if you would like a read, just let me know you would like a reading. Because I've closed my queue, but I still have a few minutes where I can do a read. Quite a few minutes, actually. So I do appreciate everybody that puts exclamation point leave when they leave the queue. Okay, it would be lovely. Now, I know you were new to my channel the last time you joined. And I do tune into people's energy first before I turn over any cards whatsoever. And I'm picking up new interest into mystical. Can you relate to that, Igrave? A new interest into mystical? I almost want to say more healthy. Oh, two new decks. You lucky thing, Star Booty. Okay. Yeah, mystical as in things that can't generally be explained. For example, how I tune into energy when it's only a chat on a screen, how you would actually read tarot. How is what I'm interested in. And I feel like you may have been interested in there you go. You may have been interested in pagan or Wiccan before, but you've started getting more natural. Yeah. But I get the question, how? And if women in your family have actually had that intuition, asking them may actually be a good start. Okay. But I'm also picking up a social related event or a social related question. I'm going to turn over the cards because yeah, it's like questioning the number of friends rather than the quality of friends. Yeah. And I feel like you can relate to that. Can you also relate to regretting doing something online? Okay. I want to say you've got the choice of how to interpret it. And I feel like it's others that have judged you, not the other way around. I feel like you may have been talked into something. So it was a friend that talked you into doing something. And there's regret now. And there's, well, where do I go from here? And I want to say you can go anywhere. With the Ace of Wands there, I feel like there's movement away from a certain circle of friends. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how someone can force you to be in a relationship. Um, they can pursue and you can say yes, and it can turn out toxic. But I feel that you won't even be friends, is what I want to say. Yeah. And I feel that same energy, that's toxic. If people threaten anything, yeah, if people threaten anything to get you into a situation, it's toxic. I'm glad you can admit that you succumbed, because now you can walk away knowing it was the right thing for you. Yeah. Look, seriously, chatters, haven't we all made that mistake before? I have. I have big time. And now you're free to go forward. But I feel like, yep, there you go, Star Booty. We've all made that mistake. So I grave, do not punish yourself. Yeah, don't punish yourself. I don't feel you will stay friends. I feel like staying friends is more of the threats of, you know, doing harm, or, saying to somebody, yeah, you've severed ties. Good on you. But I feel like you're in purpose purposeful forward energy. That's what I get, but you're still in some ways um at a crossroads of where to go to now. I feel like there may be something shared online. That's why I get the toxicity. I feel like there may be something shared online and it's embarrassing almost. Yeah, you've severed ties. Just take it as the ranting of a lunatic and move on. They're only showing